Hi everyone, it's Jane's story. I'm continuing with my series on the 10 essential keys to mastering pressure. And these are taken from my new ebook, The Practice of High Performance. So it's all about how to develop a performance practice, which, as you know now, is a practice based on traditional methods to bring your mind and your body together. So in the conventional approach, the mainstream approach to golf and sports performance, and particularly performing under pressure, it's all about working your technical or the mechanical aspects of your sport and building sort of mental toughness and mental resilience. But this creates or exacerbates an inherent split of the mind and the body. So the mind tends to take over, and the mind believes that it can control movement, which it can't, unless you use the right part of the mind to link with the motor system, which then allows movement to flow. So this brings me to the second key in my 10 essential keys to mastering pressure. And key number 2 is all about quietening the mind, particularly quietening the analytical mind or the worry brain. So in your performance practice, you've got to develop a regular practice of meditation daily or 3 times a week, which is what all my students are doing. And I don't mean using an app, although they're very good for beginners. But a performance practice is really knuckling down and making that little bit more personal effort to quieten the mind, focus on the breathing, relax the body. So it's so important to quieten the mind because as Tai Chi masters, the Tai Chi masters of the ancient world have told us, stillness is the master of movement. And what's so interesting now is that neuroscientists who've been studying the brainwaves of Olympic and world-class athletes have discovered that, oh blimey, the Tai Chi masters were right. And that the athlete with the quietest mind is always the one that delivers the most fluid movement. So there's this direct correlation. The quieter your mind, the more fluid your movement. And when I say quietening the mind, I don't mean using mental game tips. What I mean is an ancient practice to reduce the incessant dialogue, all the mechanical associations, and the analytical worry mind in the prefrontal cortex. The job of that part of the mind is to analyze information. Great when you're on the driving range maybe, or going through certain aspects of your routine. But when you're trying to release movement in front of the judges or in front of the crowd, that part of the mind really it's got to be switched off. It's got to go offline. And your performance practice is to train a particular state, not a psychological state, but what we might call the meditative state of relaxed concentration, so that you're focused, but you're also relaxed, closer to the state of flow or the zone, which allows for movement to be released in a way that's natural and fluid. Okay, so get going with your performance practice. Head over to the website, download your copy of the ebook, and I'll see you in the next video.